Welcome back to the nursery with myself, Tim. We just said we'd go through a few bits. It's been a few weeks now since I've done the list, done a few plant switches. So we picked a couple of nuggets. We're at the beginning of September. Herbaceaus come into the row, and at this time of the year there's still plenty of colour to be got, and it's a lovely sunny day today, and what could be better? We'll take a quick look. I'm going to start with some of the dahlias. I still have some really nice batch of dahlias, so I'm going to start here with Happy Single Wink, which is a lovely pink dahlia, and then I've got Happy Single Kiss, which is a paler sort of burnt orange and a little bit of pink and red through the petals on that. Two very good varieties. I have a beautiful batch at the moment of Catenacea caerulea, and you can just see that, and you can feel the paper husk on the back of the flower. They're very nice and attractive. There's also some nice anemones at the moment. So this particular one is Ruffled Swan. That's actually it's nice. It's got that lovely petal on the back. You can just see that purpleness, and again very nice plants as well. A couple of astrantias on the list at the moment. Venice, which is a very attractive colour. I see we've got Star of Beauty picked as well, which again is also a nice colour. And you just see they are very good, strong, sturdy plants. And I have a lovely one here at the back as well, and that is the normal Hatspin Blood. So you can just see again another nice red as well. So they're very good varieties. Just keep an eye on those. They're very trustworthy and come back every year. Again, some nice flower in terms of the Echinacea. So this particular one is a lovely white and powwow, and you can see that it's got that lovely centre to the flower head as well. So nice, and it's really nice. Some nice geraniums on the list as well. So one I've picked here is Azure Rush, and you see it's a lovely shade of blue, quite similar to Roseanne and some of the Johnson's blues. It's just it's got some really nice foliage and a nice strong flower. A new Naughtia this year, this one is Thunder and Lightning. It's got this nice attractive variegation to the foliage, and then a really nice colour in terms of the flower as well. So two of them stand off very well against one another. So again, one that I think you should consider stocking. I still have some very nice colour in the Garvinias. So this particular one is Candle, and I've got a lovely red, which is Rachel, and two very nice varieties that I've just picked, and they're, as I said, still plenty of flower on that for the time of year, and still a few sign of a couple of buds coming in those as well, so they're not finished by no means either. As we go along, some Tradescantias, time of year for Tradescantia to flower, and you just see that lovely vivid purple on the top of those flower stalks, and you can see that there's loads of heads still to come, and that lovely bit of yellow in the centre as well. So very nice. What else have I got here? I have some lovely Chocolate Cosmos, a really nice batch of Cosmos Chocomacca. So you can just see again, flowers are coming. There's still, I can count at least 20-30 heads still to open on that. Plants are amazing at the moment, really good quality. Some Crocosmias. I've got some really nice George Davidson here at the back, so you can just see that it's not the usual red. This is as I said, variety George Davidson, and you can see that lovely orange colour to that, and again plenty of flowers still to open, so literally just started to flower, so it has. Rudbeckias, of course, this time of the year. Goldstrom here at the back. I've got some really nice, and you just see the quality of that plant. I don't know if you can see that on the video, but look at the amount of flower on that, and the amount of, it's really uniform, really striking orange, yellow kind of colour, and nobody can be without that in the garden at this time of the year. It's really attractive, and gives you that splash of colour that's much needed in some gardens at the moment. Nyphofia, this is a Wall's Red seedling, a little bit out of season, but as I said, look, 4 heads on that. There's some really good plants in the batch, and again, just take a look out for that on the list. Very good variety. I've a really nice Cirsium here, Cirsium atropurium, and that's a nice purple. You can just see the nice head on that there, and it's very thistle-like, but very attractive in the garden, and you can just see that. And butterflies go mad for this, and some of the wildlife. So again, very important to consider wildlife in your garden as well. Some nice selection of ferns, some really nice fresh ferns. So we've got Cristata the King there, that's a very attractive variety. Nice orange foliage in the Erythrorsa, And there's a nice another one here as well in Felix Mast, so you can just see that they're really good, sturdy and strong varieties, and nice and fresh. Grasses as well. I have a nice selection of grasses on the list. A couple that we've picked here is nice Festuca glaucantha, so it's a really nice blue Festuca. Some Carex Evergold, and you can see again really nice foliage there, and they look, you know, the colour is striking and there's no blemishes on it, and again really good. There's a nice Carex testacea. This one is Prairie Fire, so you can just see the nice burnt copper shades on all the tips, and it's starting from green and turning to orange as the leaves on top of the foliage there. A nice for, I suppose, for the time of the year. This one is the Physalis, so we all know this as the with the lanterns. So it has just started flowering. You can just see here. So the lanterns won't be too far behind on that. So again, good one for Halloween with your pumpkins, to display that along with the orange pumpkins. It really works very well. Some nice sedums. So I have one here, Josie Aubergine. You can just see how nice and dark the foliage is on that, especially if you put it against one of the even slightly darker green ones. This is Stewed Rhubarb Mountains, so you can just see they look really well, and they've got really good bud formation on the top, and they're all about to open, so they will give some really good colour late on, you know, for in another week or so. Some nice Persicaria. So again, I think it's a brilliant one in the garden. I have it myself, and great ground cover and a lovely show of colour and flower when and for a really prolonged period. I mean, you get a few months out of these. Even when they essentially go out of flower, they really still look attractive on the plant. So some nice Leucanthemum. This one is Snow Lady. You see a nice short variety. It's nice single open flowers, and much more striking, I think, than some of the serrated ones. But I think this is really nice variety. Nice selection of heucheras at the moment on the nursery as well. So some nice heucheras. I've picked heuchera marmalade there, and we've also picked some fire chief. So you can see the flower on the fire chief again is quite striking. It's a nice shade of white, and sometimes the flower doesn't be all that interesting, but in those they are very nice. I have a nice like foliage colour on the Houtonia, so chameleon. That's really nice, and you can see how much red is in it. It's really striking at this time of the year. So again, a very good ground cover, and it's yeah, again, it's more for foliage. It doesn't really flower all that significantly, so really good to keep that in mind. A nice Monarda here. So this particular one is Sugar Lace, and you can see it's a nice short version of the normal red one. So this is nice pink, and you can just see there's plenty of heads that are going to arise on this, and you can see the tips of the foliage turn away from green into this nice redness. So again, really good good garden plant as well, the Monarda. I have a nice I'm going to finish up on this nice Digitalis. So I've got a nice yellow Digitalis Carillon here, and again, very striking. Shorter variety, not like the big tall ones that we all know. So again, really good, and I think it's very attractive, and a nice shade of yellow as well. So I know it's been a while since I've done the video. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch. Take a look at the list, and I think September, I think we're going to get some really nice weather in September. We usually do. Everyone's back to school, and we get a little knock-on effect of that too. So hopefully we're in for a couple of busy weeks towards the end of this season. Thank you.